Not long time ago, Porsche revealed the new GT3. And not so long ago, a few months back, Porsche revealed the new 2023 911 GT3RS. And yes, today I'll be telling you more about the new 2023 Porsche 911 GT3RS. Yes, I'm Junior, and you're watching Junior on Cars. Let's get into the video and we'll start off with the price tag of the new 2023 GT3RS. Well, the new price tag of the GT3RS will start off at $225,000, which is around $50,000 more than the standard GT3. Well, if you think that is expensive, in my country, which is in South Africa, it will cost you around 4.1 million rands as standard. So if you add all the bells and whistles and all the gadgets and everything, it can actually escalate to more than that. So consider the 4.1 million rands as cheap. Well, what does that 4.1 million rands get you in performance wise? Well, it will get you a new 4-liter naturally aspirated flat 6, which will produce around 525 brake horsepower, which is 15 more horsepower than the new GT3, and is 5 more horsepower than the old GT3RS. So much of a difference in the 5 more horsepower part, but I don't see any difference. Well, the 0 to 62 time is much of a difference than the previous one, 3.2 seconds, and flat out you can do 184 miles per hour. Well, the new GT3 redlines at 9,000 RPM. Well, the new GT3RS will also redline at around 9,000 RPM, so they are still on the same RPM. Well, what they are not on the same is the gearbox. Well, the previous GT3RS as standard got a 6-speed manual. Well, the new GT3RS is apparently gonna have a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission as standard, as Porsche call it PDK, which will feature short gear ratios than the current GT3, so means the gears are much more snappier and will be much more active. Well, the new GT3RS and the new GT3 will also be different on the brakes part. Well, the new GT3RS comes standard with 6-piston front brakes, atop with 16 inches. Well, the rear discs are a little smaller at 15 inches each, but there's still enough power to stop you from where you're going. Well, if you think the aluminiums, which are standard, are very not good for the braking, you can actually opt to the ceramic version, but the ceramic version have much more bigger discs than the aluminiums. But apparently Porsche claims that it does brake faster than the aluminium, so it's up to you which one you choose. Well, let's get into what makes the GT3RS a track monster on the Nurburgring, which broke records, is that big wing at the back. Well, that wing, to show you a simple example, at 120 miles per hour produces around 902 pounds of downforce. So that is extremely impressive if you ask me. That is triple more than the current GT3 and is double the force than the previous GT3RS. So that is absolutely astonishingly great and astonishingly crazy on the track if you need a car like that. Well, the downforce is not only the thing that makes the GT3RS special, it's also how that wing operates to give you more braking force. That wing is not only for using for, pushing you down to get more power, it is actually to also give you more braking. Well, that wing also, as Porsche calls it, an air brake in simple terms, can actually stop you much more faster. Well, in the corners, it does go the opposite direction to give you more cornering in the corners. Let me give you an example. If you go left, the wing will actually it will tilt itself to the right to give you much more corner grip to not make you lose off the track. Well, I'm not sure if it does have 4-wheel drive, the Porsche, but apparently the wing will do its job to keep you on the road and keep you stable to work much more, to give more lap times. Well, if you think the GT3RS, the track monster part, is actually the only one, well, there actually will be 3 versions, but I'm not sure more, but I can only give you one, which is the Club Sport version. Well, I can't tell you more about the Club Sport version because I don't know much about it. Well, if you want to know more about it, you can actually hop onto my Instagram page to go and find out more about the GT3RS and much more videos that I make about cars like this. Well, let's get back into the car. Well, the Club Sport version apparently will be much more of a softer side of the GT3RS, which means the ride will be much more better and it will have stickering and all those stuff that the GT3 has. So it's much more different apparently. So yeah, if you all enjoyed the video, if you want to watch more videos of mine, click onto the main channel and watch more videos of mine. If you want to get to know more about us, you can actually hop onto our Instagram page, like I said, to get more car content that I post daily. So yeah, bye.